Good morning. Welcome to History 120, an 8-week class. This course begins in pre-colonial all the way up to Reconstruction following our horrendous Civil War. This video orientation can also be used for History 121 for a 4-week class, 8-week class, or 16-week class. So let's get started, but welcome. Look forward to working with all of you. What I have up here, because remember, we're new, a lot of faculty are new. I've had the pleasure of teaching already in Canvas for 2 semesters. So I know a lot about it, but I don't know everything about Canvas. So we can learn together. But this is called the dashboard, and you reach the dashboard by clicking on this Canvas menu item. That is your dashboard, and our course is listed right here. Now, if you don't like the dashboard and you'd like to have a list of your courses like what you're accustomed to seeing in Blackboard, you click on that icon and you can find our course right here, our specific course right here. This is the home page. It will always open on this home page. And this is very important because I put up a picture of the textbook. So often students make a mistake by accidentally ordering the wrong textbook from an off-campus source. Then it takes forever to get that returned and get the correct textbook. So I encourage you to buy it from the bookstore. Our bookstore manager is the most student-oriented bookstore manager I have ever worked with. Some of the proceeds from the bookstore go to scholarships every single semester. So think about buying it from the Hawk bookstore. Now, this is important. Give Me Liberty in American History, Seagull, 5th edition, Volume 1. This is the book that you need to get for the History 120 course. I'll get a couple emails. Oh, my older sister's book is a 4th edition. Can I just use that? I'm sorry, no. The other editions, especially the 4th, will have about 80 to 90% same content. But here's the problem. The pages are different and the homework questions are different. So if you have a 4th edition, you may be working on the wrong homework assignment. Thus, when I see your assignment, it's not the right one and you will be getting a 0. Don't let that happen. I do not like to give zeros. But this is the place to go to for home page. It will automatically come up here, and then you will normally go to the modules. But today we're going to go look quickly at the syllabus. That's where the course syllabus is located. Looks like any other classroom syllabus. And at the bottom are the weeks, and it's pretty, I gave a lot more detail than usual, probably more detail than some online faculty members. So you will get a lot more detail in the modules. You want to work for the modules. All homework is done from the modules. So except for one exception, discussions. Discussions are in the course menu. Okay, one more thing. Let's see. I want to talk briefly about the plagiarism. 2 things. You all know it's cheating. 2 examples of plagiarism. Now, when you are writing homework or an essay and you quote something, that's an immediate break. Oh, I'm quoting. I have to give credit to someone else. I have to do a citation. That's the easy part. Now, let me give you another example that is much more difficult. Let's say you did that quote. You don't want to quote, so you're going to put it in your own words. That is still requiring a citation. See, when you put it in your own words, that's a good thing. However, it is not your idea. The idea came from someone else. So you have to credit that other person or other entity in a citation, even when you paraphrase or put something in your own words. That's the hard one. And students as well as historians make that mistake. When historians do it, it's really, really embarrassing, but it happens. Happens more frequently than you might otherwise guess. So let's go to the heart of the course, which are the modules. That's where you'll be spending most of your time. There is a welcome letter you need to read. I will be talking about primary and secondary sources later, and here is where you learn about the Chicago style. You see that most of you use probably MLA, which is for English majors. Some of you may use APA, which belongs in the psychology area. Historians, history people, we use Chicago. It's very easy once you learn it. Before you learn it, it looks complicated, but it is easy. Okay, so that's the start here. And here are your weeks. Let's look at week 1. And you see there's assignments, but the most important thing is to look at the summary first. And what the summary does, it gives you a snapshot picture of what am I going to be doing this week? What does she have me doing? Well, let's say you're running out to dinner to have with your family, your parents, and your siblings, and you don't have time to look at the week. Well, you look at the summary and you can see what you're going to be doing starting on day 1 of whatever particular week it is. And you notice these due dates are here, they're highlighted. So it's easy to put those on your personal calendar. I encourage you to do that immediately. Put the due dates on your personal calendar. And here's the same thing, but with details. So, and I still have the due dates highlighted. So this is it, the details, and you just follow along. Now let's go back to modules for a moment. And I want to point out the discussions. You simply click on the discussions. Your first discussion is really, really easy. I think it's 6 or 7 points. All you have to do is introduce yourself. Everyone should be getting a perfect grade on that. And last but not least, I usually don't do this, but I've done it. It's up to you to use it. You can see at the end of the weeks, there's something called Study Aids, Part 1, American Colonies to 1763. It covers chapters 1 through 4. Again, you don't have to play with this, but I strongly recommend it. For example, when you look at the author videos, you will see for chapter 1 there are 6 videos. And if you were to look at all of these, it would take you less than 15 minutes. Yes, less than 15 minutes. And you'd be getting an idea of some of the key points that Foner makes in his first chapter. So you may want to take a look at those. Now, when I use an author video, it will be in your learning module. So I take sub-videos from there, put them in your learning module as an assignment. Also, same thing with the sources of freedom. Those are documents or primary sources. You can get a good idea of the different, here's the Magna Carta, the voyage of 1524, Aztec account. This is different from a Spanish account, it's an Aztec account. So here are these documents for your use, and also I will make assignments from there, but not every week. Same thing with the videos. You may have one or the other and sometimes both. So let's go back to the modules. I have one more item to show you, which are in these study aids, as I call them. And that would be the flashcards. Again, you don't have to play with the flashcards if you don't want to, only if you choose to do so. But I recommend, they're kind of fun. This one's on Tenochtitlan. And okay, so what in the world is that? Well, you flip for the answer, and of course it's the capital city of the Aztec Empire. And you just keep going through these, and you can self-test yourself. You can use it as a study aid as well. Again, it's up to you. I don't assign flashcards. All right, here are the discussions, your modules, your syllabus, your home page. That is mostly what I use. Now, if you have a question on any aspect of the course or the class, don't hesitate to email me. And please email me from Canvas. Thank you very much. I look forward to working with all of you.